Play this because this is a clear version of the woman that was assaulted and attacked in Idaho with the white racists that were in the government speaking against equity, inclusion, and diversity, equity, inclusion, and women's rights. So this woman is here, and you can tell by the way she looks, she's from Idaho. She has that type of look. And look how they assault her. In this view, I had a view from another camera angle that I uploaded a video. However, this particular view, you see them putting the zip tie handcuffs on her. None of these men show badges. None of these men show anything that they were elected to do this. This right here is so unlawful. I can't even express how unlawful what they did to this woman was. Taking my emotions out of it, because I am not going to lie, last night I was so fucking pissed seeing this. Because she was talking about, they were talking about women's rights or abortions and stuff. This is what I also don't understand. Look at all these men in this town hall. Look at all these white men. Look at this one. He does nothing. You know what? And these are going to be the type of white men that want to say that they are for the Constitution, but literally let this woman get dragged out and get abused in the name of a political kiss the ring politics, and they don't do anything. She has such a lawsuit against these people, and I would sue all the speakers because he was egging this on. He was telling them to do this. So he and everybody on that panel that watched this happen, it should be a lawsuit. It should be jail time, prison time, all that. Kidnapping.
Where Ed Bergerano was speaking. And he was speaking against things like diversity, equity, and inclusion, and for things like Donald Trump and Christian nationalism. Of course, there are people in the town hall who disagreed. This is a town hall. You're going to have a marketplace of ideas here. You're going to have a variety of different beliefs here. It is absolutely normal to have dissent. I have to say that, and it's very sad.
They're forgetting that this woman had a constitutional right to oppose what they were saying. Do you see how all of her constitutional rights were stomped on? Treaded on?
I have to say that, but Republicans under Trump believe in crushing any dissent whatsoever because, of course, it is a cult. Now, watch what happens here.
Get up or be arrested.
So, folks, when our nation began, there was some really
Get this all on film.
No, I'm not recognizing you.
What would you like to do?
So, yes, we're going to get to it.
Is this your direction?
Look at all these men.
Yes, it is.
Plenty of chances.
Do nothing.
The problem is,
Do absolutely nothing.
I'm telling you to leave.
look at that.
This is the town hall.
He's showing how intelligent he is.
You too.
With all the
Leaving also. Let's go. Come on.
This issue, they came here to disrupt so that the citizens can't hear. The reality is there's a whole bunch of great things that are happening. The problem is we got a bunch of rabble-rousers who just won't allow it to be spoken. So, the thing is,
My name is Robert Norris, and share this camera. We're asking you to leave on video. Please get up or be escorted.
He said his name is Robert Morris. So this is the thing, and I don't think people are aware, but when somebody comes to accost you or drag you or pull you or kidnap you, listen, if they have no authority, that is total kidnapping. He showed no badge. The reason why he showed no badge is because it's unconstitutional what the fuck he's doing and what these men are doing.
and we're just taking
Escort
care
it
of
out?
the rabble-rousers. And eventually what's going to happen is everything's going to
Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
really come here to listen to me.
escorted out.
I just happen to have a nice loud voice and a big microphone.
You're going to be removed also.
Over all of you. And I can really, I
Please
can
don't touch
just
me.
talk for on
Okay,
and
I'm
on and
asking
on.
you to
And
go.
look at this.
You know
This
this
You want
is a
pepper
very-
spray?
is
You know this is a
afraid.
very bad
go.
idea.
She's swooned up.
He's got a sheriff's hat on, but where's his badge?
Let's go.
When did he identify himself as a sheriff with the badge? When did he show her his badge? And for what reason could he possibly take her out of her seat with her constitutional right to
I think
speak?
what we've got right now is a situation
Who are you?
where
Who are you?
folks
Who
are
the
trying
fuck
to
are you?
and shut this
Who are you? Let me see your badge. Where's your badge?
To all of you
Who the
came
fuck
here
are you?
To hear the legislators, I applaud you for sitting there.
Who is this? Who is this?
I
No,
promise
don't
we'll
you
get
fucking
back
touch me.
to you.
Don't touch her. You're on film and you're not a sheriff. You're not a sheriff. You're not a sheriff. If you touch me again, I will call the police. You are actually in charge here. Who is this guy? Stop it. Stop it.
Do you see the pettiness in the man speaking that I showed his face in the beginning? Supposed to be a representative speaking in a town hall? And the disrespect? Let's continue listening, because at one point he calls her a little girl.
Get the fuck away from me.
Don't touch her.
This isn't a sheriff. Excuse me, Sheriff Norris. This gentleman is assaulting me. This man is assaulting me.
Now, let's go.
This man is assaulting me. Is this your deputy? Is this your deputy? No, don't fucking touch us. Is he a deputy? Who are those? These are deputies. Who the fuck are these men? Who the fuck are you? Hey. If you hurt me, who are these guys?
It's bad. You have some
Who the fuck are these guys?
Social Security
Who the fuck are these
We know that government has been mismanaging.
You are not deputy! Who are these guys? Who are you? Who are these guys? Who are you? Who the fuck are these guys? Who are these guys? Show your badge! Who are you? Don't
Ma'am.
touch her! Who the fuck are
Just
you?
cooperate. It'll be 100 times better.
Yeah, that's what they say to rape victims, you fucking piece of
Just
shit! You
cooperate.
refuse to identify yourselves! Who are you? Your badge! Who are you?
To come here today.
Stop right there. You see these zip ties? Look at these zip ties. Look at these zip ties. None of these men show badges, and even if they had badges, they could not do this as a constitutional right for her to speak. Do you see what's happening here? Do you see this? Do you see how many violations are happening here? How many constitutional rights are being trampled on right here?
But the problem is this. They didn't come here to listen. They came here to interrupt.
Let me stop it right there. Nobody is doing shit. They're complicit.
What Elon is exposing in Washington, D.C. Don't we have that same type of disruption everywhere in our government?
Let me see your badge. Where are your badges? Who are you and where are your badges?
What's your badge number?
I've been told too many times to close your mouth and you don't close your mouth. You'll have an opportunity to speak. No, why don't you
Where are their badges? Who are these people?
I thought Republicans believed in free speech.
not when you're interrupting when somebody's speaking. That's what your problem is. You said you'll get an opportunity to go to a mic and speak. But you gotta keep your mouth moving.
There's no public comment.
There will be public comment.
Get your hands off her. Where are your badges? Who are you?
Could you please follow me out here, please?
Get off of her. Don't.
Get off it, I'm asking you.
Hey, you got
Come on.
She's being assaulted.
Sit down.
Who are they? You're letting people assault her.
Thank you, Sheriff. Hey, Ed. I need 2 more security officers, please.
She said,
And 2 more security officers in the back. Paul?
The man speaking is comparing her to a little girl before reveling in the fact that she's being manhandled, assaulted, kidnapped, and zip-tied. That is not by coincidence. I would absolutely check his hard drive. I'm not even joking. I'm not just trying to make fun of him. 1,000,000,000% check the hard drive. When somebody compares someone to a child, then revels in their bodies being violated, absolutely check his hard drive. Now, these 2 plainclothesmen that assaulted her and kidnapped her and zip-tied her, they are not police. They are security. They have no legal right
At all.
to be doing any of this. They need to be held accountable. The security detail group is Lear Asset Management, run by Paul Tourette here, who is also there. And of course, you had the sheriff, Bob Morris, there as well, the sheriff of Kootenai County, who says, I did not hire them. I had nothing to do with them. Somebody else hired them. Yeah, but you were directing them, and they were following your directions, and they committed assault.
Lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit.
You can't do any of that. Well, he's saying I wasn't acting on my position as a sheriff. That's worse, man. That's worse. Like,
Yeah,
that's not an excuse.
you're gonna lose your
There's no way
position.
to justify being violent towards dissent at a town hall. When you're outside of your Trump rallies, your little cult meetings, other people are not fanatics. Other people disagree with the hatred towards diversity, equity, and inclusion. A lot of us actually like that because for too long, unqualified white people get jobs based on who they know, based on what they look like, over overqualified people of color who are working their asses off to get a job. And the people that do get jobs through diversity, equity, and inclusion are the best of the best, way better than those mediocre white people they replace. And the mediocre white people they've been replaced with under Trump. That is not giving you more efficiency by any means. That is.
So I know he's saying white people, but clearly this is a white woman speaking up for her rights as a woman. And they don't care anything about her rights. Called her a little girl, told her to basically shut her mouth, keep quiet. So basically, like they're telling all these other people that are complicit and doing nothing and allowing this shit to happen, it's the exact same thing. So no, it's these white men.
Of course, prioritizing white people and prioritizing the racisms of the past. Moving forward, who are these 2 men? Who are these 2 men? They are not police officers. They're security officers, and they need to be arrested.
Point blank,
Speaking
period.
of being arrested,
He
let's
does
talk
too.
about the sheriff.
And he needs to
here.
lose his job.
This is, by the way, sheriff departments are elected positions. Sheriffs are elected. And because of that, you don't get someone who's maybe qualified for the job. You get someone that, people agree, hey, this guy should do the job. And maybe that could turn out to be a good thing. But all I've seen happen so far are things like San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, where you have Sheriff Dykes, who's credibly accused by me, by the way, of being allegedly senile, locking Alex Eden and Mirando for over a year
about
now.
that. But
Something
anyway,
he doesn't do.
this woman's rights were so trampled on. Her constitutional rights were so trampled on in that town hall meeting, pushing the Elon Musk and Trump agenda. It is so sickening. It is so sickening that this is what's happening in 2025.